So on today's video, we're going to be installing the IBR Flex Fuel Sensor Kit. I'm pretty sure this is the very first video on YouTube as of currently because it's so new and it just released. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to release the fuel pressure within the fuel pump. We're going to pull the 15 amp fuse located right here on the lower right of your fuse box. This is the fuel pump one. So after you get the fuse out, you're going to want to go start your car and let the fuel pressure drop. And then the car will shut off itself when it does that. There it goes. So after all the fuel pressure is relieved, you can go ahead and remove your battery by removing these two. Make sure to use this size 10 millimeter. After getting the battery terminal cables off, you're going to want to remove the J hooks that holds the battery in place. There'll also be a 10 millimeter deep dish socket. So when you get the fuse box, you're going to see these. There's 3 of them. They're 10 millimeters. You're going to want to remove this one, and this one, so you can fit the flex fuel sensor. So after getting all the mounting area ready, by removing the 10 millimeter screws down there, we're then going to remove these. You're going to see a total of 3 hoses in there. For the FA20, you're going to want to put the longer sized hose with the quick connect on the right side of the sensor. Clip it in place. And then the other one right here. We'll go on the left side. So now we're going to remove the fuel line. You're going to pop this clip up right here, and then you're going to want to remove this tab right here. So even with the fuel pressure relieved, there still may be some fuel in here. So you're going to want a napkin or just a paper towel or even a microfiber to absorb this. And there was still fuel in there like crazy. So you're also going to want to remove the one near the firewall. Leads up through here. There's a clip right here on top. You want to pop that one up too. So you're going to want to repeat the same process by having a napkin or a microfiber just to catch any fuel. Move that fuel line, old one. Ooh. Yeah. All right, so we're going to start mounting up the flex fuel sensor down in here. It's going to go right behind this tab right there. So after you get the flex fuel sensor mounted down here where the lower tab is on the fuse box, you're going to take the longer of the lines and hook it up to the firewall. So the longer line that was on the right side of the flex fuel sensor went to the firewall, and the shorter one on the left side went to this one. So now we got the wiring. So on your TGV plug, there's a TGV plug down in here on the back side of your motor. It's right here. You're gonna want to hook that in. The next step, what you're gonna want to do is hook this up. Make sure you hear the audible click, which you did. And the next up, this hooks up to the flex fuel sensor, and then we'll mount this somewhere, and then we're done. So I had to relocate some of the wiring. So I took the wiring harness and routed it under my front mount intercooler, and we put the, whatever this thing is, right here. And then went back here, found out what that other plug was, if I can get this on video. Oopsies. There we go. It's just another TGV plug basically. So I just took my cap and put it on there. And basically that just ends that, and then you can basically just hook everything up, and that's it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna wanna install your 15 amp fuse real quick back. That went right there. Just be gentle with it. Next up, you're gonna wanna put your fuse box cover back on. Then you're gonna wanna go prime your car for fuel pressure. Make sure everything has no leaks down in here on the flex fuel sensor, your firewall, and right there. Make sure there's no electrical sparks or anything, because you don't want your car to catch on fire and blow up. All right, ready?
Mm-hmm.
That should be able to build up fuel pressure. Let's give it a start, see if it works. A little rough. Top out, go see, check for leak. Check down in there, make sure no fuel. That's it for the IBR Flex Fuel Kit install. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. So big update. You guys do not want to mount this over here because of the engine vibration. You want to mount it over here on the fuse box. They do give you hardware to drill through this and whatnot and mount it, but I just used double-sided tape that's for heat, so mount it there. So don't forget to mount it there.